Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to have the review on the BH Cosmetics Metal Rose collection. There are 11 brushes here and I just filmed this look using all of the brushes. So if you would like to see them put into use and my final thoughts of what I think about them, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the eyes. I already filled in my brows, so I'm just going to use this brush, the number 11, to like carve out my brows. So when I carve out my brows, I use foundation on the top and then concealer on the bottom. So I'm just going to use my Born This Way foundation and carve out the top. Okay, so now that I like them, I'm just going to take my concealer, and for this part I have the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics. I also have this Instant Age Rewind, but for my eyelids I really like to use this one, because if you could see, my eyelids are like kind of dark and I like the coverage that it gives. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my hand as well. Girl, we could go anywhere you want. But yeah, just gonna do the other eyebrow. And I actually like this brush, even though it's way bigger than the one that I use. The one I normally use is this tiny e.l.f. brush, so you can see like the size difference. But I actually do like this one. I'ma get the cousin poet up, 'cause I deserve to celebrate for all the shit I got. You see me rollin' switches, yeah, I'm cooler with my youngins. You see me rollin' switches, yeah, I'm cooler with my youngins. Yeah, I'm cooler with my oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna, should have brought the makeup wipes over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hair out. I have really long hair and it's always in the way, but I didn't want to put it up because I feel like I look weird with it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead really quick, I forgot, and prime my face. I'm gonna use this one by Clinique, and in my T-zone, the Benefit one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. real quick. And now I'm going to set my concealer on my eye. I'm also wiping off this brush just in case I want to use it for something else. I usually always have a makeup wipe next to me to just spot clean the brush if I want to use it for something else. But I have a lot of brushes, so, but like I said, I want to use only these brushes unless I need a brush that's not in this specific collection. So I'm going to use this one, the number 7, to just set my entire lid. I'm going to be using my favorite palette, the Tartelette in Bloom. And I'm just going to be using this second shade. It's like closest to my skin tone, but still gives a little brightness to set the entire lid. If you have like creases in your eyelid, remember to smooth them out before setting. Otherwise you'll set that crease right into your eye, and I have a lot of wrinkles already. I'm getting old. Okay, so now I'm going to take the big fluffy brush. It's the number 5. I'm really liking it. I know you probably can't see that color too much, but I do just continue to build it up. I actually really like this brush. It's blending it out really nicely. And I'm used to using my Sigma E40, and this is doing just as good of a job. To do too dark of colors on my eye. That's just my personal preference. I'm gonna take this number 7 again. I want to go in with this color, Rebel. Oh my god, when I do that you can see all my mess on the table. This is like a really dense brush, so I'm kind of scared to use it. I just want to deepen the crease a little. For some reason, my camera makes eyeshadows look really splotchy. So you're not seeing it the way I'm seeing it. Because I would never leave the house with my makeup unblended. And it looks really splotchy and unblended. Okay, so I know it does not look blended correctly, but I promise it is. So now I'm gonna go in with Firecracker. And I'm gonna use this, the number 8 brush. It's just a flat brush. It looks like a packer brush, shader pack brush. And I'm gonna just do that right there. I'm going to do this inner corner and the highlight with Funny Girl. And I'm going to use the same brush I used for carving out my eyebrows, just because it's smaller and more precise. Okay. So I am gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and eyelashes off camera. There is an angled brush, number 10, but I think it's more for like an eyebrow. But I don't do that to my eyebrows, nor do I use cream eyeliner. So I'll be back. Okay, so I did my eyeliner and my mascara. I'm gonna finish the rest of the eyes after I do my face. Okay. So I'm gonna start with my foundation. They do have a foundation brush, the flat paddle one. It's number 3. I don't usually put my foundation with these type of brushes. I use my sponge, but I will just to see how it works for this video. As you see, it did a really good job. So I don't hate it, but I'm just going to go over it with my sponge. I'm actually gonna wet my sponge with this. It was already damp, but I have dry skin, so I just like to do that. I'm going to set the rest of my face using the number 1 powder brush. And I'm just going to use the matte poreless. so now I'm going to contour. They don't have an angled brush in this kit. They do have like this flat top. It's what they call it as a blending brush. But that's not good for me. So I am going to use this as another BH Cosmetics set that I have. And I'm going to use the angled brush from there. And I'm going to use my matte bronze from MAC. I'm going to use this one, number 2. Just to do the jawline, my double chin. Okay, so there isn't a blush brush, so I'm just gonna go in again with this one, and I'm just gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light. So now with the number 9 brush, it's just a flat one, I'm gonna smoke out. I'm actually first gonna go in with this one, the number 4 that I didn't use yet, and I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line. I'm gonna go back in with Smarty Pants, the one I use as my transition. the number 9 brush. I'm gonna take Rebel, the darker color, and I'm gonna put it as close to the lash line as I can get it. And I'm only gonna do it halfway. Okay. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add my eyeliner and my bottom lash mascara. I'll do my lips and then I'll come back. Okay, so here's the final look. I actually really like how it came out. And what I have to say is I really love the brushes. All of them work good. I did use all of them besides one, and it was this angled fluffy brush. This fluffy blending brush works really good. It blended out my eyeshadows really nice. I really like it. The packer brush, it worked really good. I did have to wet it to get more pigment, but that's basically how it is with every brush, I'm pretty sure. And I used this smudge brush, and I really liked how it did my underline, my lower lash line. I used these two fluffy brushes. I really liked them. I don't have a complaint on any of the brushes at all. They all worked really good. They all did their job. This brush worked really good to blend out my contour and my blush and highlight. That's what I like using this out. I also use this to apply my blush, and it worked really good. The powder brush, it works really good. It gave me a really nice finish. The foundation brush, I did use it, and it does cover really good, and it does blend really good. The only reason why I used my sponge again is because I have really dry skin, so I always go in with a damp sponge and I dampen it with my setting spray. So my final thoughts on these brushes are A+. I really, really love them. You get a lot for your money. And there are 11 brushes. Again, I will have pictures and all of that at the very end after this. I just want to let you know I really recommend them. Not only are they gorgeous, they're super, super pretty. They come with a little rose gold makeup bag as well, and I paid $20 for them. Worth it in my opinion. Really, really worth it. I have Sonia Kashuk, I think that's how you say it, one of her collections, and honestly I do not like the blending brush. This one did a lot better, and I think I paid $40 for that one and $20 for these. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these to anybody, especially if you're just starting and you're looking for a really nice starter brush set. This is really good because it has almost everything that I need. The only thing that I did use that it didn't have was an angled blending brush. This is from a different BH Cosmetics set, but you could also buy this one. I love this one. I love it. It's a Wet n Wild. I think I found it at the Dollar Tree for $1. So I know if you can't find it at your Dollar Tree, maybe try Walmart, Target, wherever they sell Wet n Wild, or even the Wet n Wild website. I love that brush, and I highly recommend getting an angle brush, especially for your contour. But yeah, other than that, I have nothing negative to say at all. If you want to check back in a couple weeks, maybe, I will wash these and let you know how they held up. Yeah, but like I said, everything went smoothly. I really like how my makeup came out, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.